Kristen Strother, and I am on a journey for the intentional life. My three big parts of my mission are loving God, loving others, and living intentionally. And that's just about not wasting our lives. So it's really important to me. Life is short, that I make the most of it. And so I have decided to go ahead and do a daily vlog. A couple different reasons for this. The first is that I need accountability. I think most of us really need some level of accountability. So figuring out how that works for us, and me telling people that I'm going to do this every day definitely is something that's going to provide some accountability for me, even if no one watches it except for my husband or my best friend. Just even knowing that somebody's going to be looking at it makes me remember, oh yeah, I said I was going to do this. So that's part of it. The other reason why I'm doing it isn't just for me. It's a lot more for other folks, in the hopes that my desire to live intentionally and kind of how I'm going about trying to do that might be something that's an encouragement to you if you're also trying to do the same thing or wanting some ideas. And so that's something I really want to do. It's really important to me to promote making the world a better place and serving others. And so I'm trying to do that, and I would love to encourage other people to do that. So that is my vlog. The first thing that I do as far as trying to live intentionally is, well, other than deciding to do that, is setting goals and planning around it. And that's not just, it's the beginning of 2017. A lot of people make New Year's resolutions, and, now we're saying that they're New Year's goals, probably so that we can maybe have a way to back out of them sometimes. But whatever they are, it's a good thing to do, but there are ways that you're supposed to make goals that will make you much more successful in achieving them. And one is being really specific. So instead of just making goals like I'm going to lose 10 pounds this year, which usually doesn't amount to anything because you need to be specific about how you're going to do it. Some ways that are working for me right now, and they shift over time depending on my season, is one thing. The first thing I do to start is that I have a very long running to-do list on my phone, which could be a little overwhelming to people if they looked at it because it's really long, but I don't have the best memory. So if I want to ever think about something ever again that's important to me, I need to write it on that list. So I have that first. Then I look at it usually every couple of days, and then I take things from that to-do list, and then I put them on. I think about what I want to do for the week that's from that list, along with my regular everything you have to do during the week, and I put them in specific days. And then now and that was working to a point. It really was, especially when I was like writing down my very top 10 to-dos. It was working decently well, but to be really successful, you need to put things in your schedule and put them at specific times. So now I'm taking those daily to-dos and putting them in specific times. So what I'm doing is, before I go to bed every night, making sure that my schedule is arranged for the next day. I even did it on New Year's Eve, even though it was 1 something in the morning, because I'm doing this. It's part of my intentional life. I want to be productive. And sometimes being productive sounds kind of lame or boring to people, but to me, it's the way I get things done that are important to me, so that I'm not wasting time. I'm actually doing things that are valuable, and that can be hanging out with friends, or my husband, or my sweet baby, or just whatever else I want to do, creative or valuable in the world. So, but at least time open for spontaneity too, so that you don't have to like follow everything perfectly every day. If something comes up that you think is more valuable, you can do that. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is the beginning of my vlogging about my intentional life journey. It's definitely something I think about all the time, have for a long time, but first day. I'm really excited to share this with you, whoever may watch, and I hope that inspires you. There's going to be ups and downs. I am not perfect, but I have learned some things along the way that I hope to impart, and I'll keep learning, and I hope to learn from you if we can have some feedback too and some conversation. So take care, and please remember my top 3: love God, love others, and live intentionally.